For this week's breakdowns, we're going to take a look at bump and run man beaters, and we're not going to show so much as far as passing plays. What we want to talk about is passing routes. So the reason for that is a lot of the passing routes that we're going to show this week are all types of pass routes that you can run that you'll find pretty much in every single playbook to beat bump and run man coverage. So for example here, we're going to show this particular route, which is called the backwards C route. And you can find this, I guarantee, in every single playbook. At least one play will have this particular passing route, probably more than that in every single playbook. And this particular passing route has been around for a long time. It's been one that I've used to attack bump and run man coverage. I've also used it to attack zone coverage with a lot of success. And so I want to go ahead and start off with that one. And let's just go ahead and take a look at the play. And as I've already mentioned, we're not going to really talk about the play so much. What we really want to focus in is on the pass routes. Now, as you look at this particular play, it does have two backwards C routes. So you have on the left, you're going to go ahead and have this guy here, which is going to be the split in running the backwards C route. And then you're also going to have this guy, which is the flanker, running the backwards C route. For this particular play, or at least with the breakdown we're showing here, we want to go ahead and focus on him, which is going to be the flanker running that backwards C route. And what he's going to do here is, as you look, which essentially this pass route, as you really think about it, is just a corner route with an inside release. So he takes that inside release, goes up the field, and then he breaks towards the sideline. Now, the defender that's covering him in this case is going to be this left cornerback out here. So let's go back and just take a look at this. I want to kind of give you guys an idea of what's going to happen with this play as we're running it. So what's going to end up happening is he's going to go in here. And now what we're going to do here a lot of times is we'll send the receiver in motion to the inside here. And then we'll go ahead and snap it. That way he makes sure that he doesn't get jammed at the line of scrimmage. Now, you don't have to do that with this particular pass route. Matter of fact, if you were to go into it, as long as he's off the line of scrimmage, he's not going to get jammed. As you can see on your screen, he is not lined up on the line of scrimmage. So he definitely won't get jammed. So if you don't want to use motion, you don't have to. In some leagues, they kind of frown on using motion unless until the receiver's set. So this particular play, or at least this particular pass route, you do not have to do that. However, I like to go ahead and send him in motion. So we're going to go ahead and send him in motion here. And what that's going to do is it's going to allow him to get open. And then, like I said, what's going to happen once we send him in motion, so let's go like where we're sending him in motion here. And then we're going to snap it, and then he's going to go up the field, and then he's going to break, as I said before there. At about this point, the corner that's covering him is going to be heading up here, and he's going to be somewhere in this area here. And then once the flanker breaks to the inside, this guy's going to be a little bit off of him, and then this guy's going to get some separation where we can go ahead and make that throw as we drop back our quarterback into this area here. So we'll just drop him back, and then when we're going to make this throw, one of the things we try to do is go ahead and pass lead him towards the sideline. So with me, I'm going to go ahead and press hard right on the stick here and going towards the right. So when I make this throw, the idea of this is to get the ball out into this area here where that receiver can make the catch. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. We're going to go ahead and show you the defense. And for the most part, we're running this against cover 2 man or cover 1 man, or cover 1 coverage. And the reason for is that we want to show you that these plays work against these type of coverages. Also cover 0, this would work. Now, one of the things about cover 0 coverage is that in pretty much every single case, in cover 0, there's going to be some type of blitz going on where usually they're sending 6 defenders. So you may not always have the time to throw it if you send everybody out. So you may have to leave the running back in the pass block. If you're in the I form, you would have to leave the fullback in just to give yourself the extra time. Here, with this particular play, you can see there's 5 defenders that are rushing the quarterback. We got 5 offensive linemen blocking, so we should have plenty of time to make this throw. But just keep that in mind. The further the route goes down the field, the more time you might need in the pocket. So let's go ahead and continue on with this. But this is against cover 1, and there's the motion I'm about to show. Now, you can see, as you look at it, I don't motion them that far inside. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and snap here in just a second. I'm just motioning them barely inside here. And the idea of that is to get him off that line of scrimmage without being jammed. Now, again, you don't have to do this for him to get off the line of scrimmage, but I just want to do it. This is what I normally do, and it allows him to get open. Now, I want to show you something else if we rewind this a little bit. The other advantage of sending him in motion, obviously, he's going to get off the line of scrimmage regardless if I don't, but something else you got to look into here is by bringing him just a little bit inside, he's going to run his route further inside here. So he's going to go, if you look at it, we'll just make him the primary route here because that's what he is. He's going to go further inside, so when he breaks towards the sideline, he has more room as he's going towards the sideline to catch that ball. If you were to go ahead and snap the ball back to where he was at initially, so we go back over here and let's go and rewind it, take a look at it. If we were to go ahead and snap it when he, let's go back here to this point here. If we were to go ahead and snap it right there, then he wouldn't have as much room to run towards the sideline on that pass route. So that's one of the advantages of motion just a little bit inside. Not only does he get off the line of scrimmage, but we also are able to throw the ball and complete once he heads towards the sideline. So the backwards C route is a play that you can run, or not a play, but a pass route that you can run pretty much every single playbook, guarantee it, that can beat bump and run man coverage, especially if he's off the line of scrimmage. It makes it that much more easy to complete it. And also, if you use motion, it gives him a little bit more room once he does break towards the sideline to go ahead and catch the pass without actually going out of bounds. So check this one out. Again, it's called backwards C route.